Hi there. This is sort of a small tutorial on how to do the breakdown of Laundry Room. It takes a little bit of practice, at least it took me a little bit of practice, and after you get it down, it actually becomes sort of routinary for you. But I did have to practice, so I recommend you do as well. We're going to focus on the left hand for now, then if I have time I'll teach you the right hand. We're going to start in G, and what you want to do, or the way you're going to be playing the entire breakdown, is by playing the top 3 strings as if you were playing power chords. So keep that in mind, and I'll teach you later what is the progression on the strumming. But basically you start on G. I don't need these 2 fingers for anything. Whoops. I don't need these 2 for anything because I'm going to be playing the strings on the, as I said, the top 3. So I forget about these 2. So you start in G. The first move is actually your index finger on the 4th string on the 2nd fret. That is the first move. The second move, the breakdown, is actually sliding down 2 frets. But what you want to do is right before you slide down, you want to place your middle finger on the 5th string on the 3rd fret. But like I said, it's just right before you slide down. So that would be the second move. Now here, as I said, you slide down 2 frets. So you have your index finger on the 4th string on the 4th fret, and your middle finger on the 5th string on the 5th fret. Now, the way Seth plays a song is by sliding his fingers up and down. I did not know or did not learn how to play like that. The way I learned it is by hammering this next step. It's not the exact way to play it, but it sounds right. So you can try it my way, or you can see how Seth does it, and then decide which one works best for you. If I were you, I would probably try Seth's, to be quite honest. But since this is kind of stuck in my head, this is how I play it anyways. So like I said, you're down here, and the third move would be to hammer my ring finger on the 4th string on the 5th fret. So that whole part would sound something like this. Kind of bad. That's a little better. Not important that I play it right now. It's more important that you get what I'm doing. Now, what you have to do after this is actually go backwards. So whatever you did to get here, now we're going to do it backwards. So you're in this position right now, 5th fret for both fingers, and you're placing your fingers, or you have your fingers on the 4th and the 5th string. So now you're going to go back to this position. So take off your ring finger, and you go back here, you go back up 2 frets. But before you go back to G, you want to slide down once, slide back up, and then you go to G. And that first part sounds like this. So that's one part of it. After that, he does this. And that is the easiest part of the whole thing, I think. So you're in G, you do the first move of the whole breakdown, then you take off your finger. So you're basically using your middle finger here on the G, or yeah, on the G note. And then you go back to the G chord. So that is. If I remember correctly, that's how you do it. And now he does that first part a second time, then goes back up, and then he, on the second round, I don't even know how to call it, the third time he goes down here, slides down here, instead of just going back from this position, instead of going back to this one, he's going to slide down 2 frets with this same position, go back up to the 5th fret, and then do the backward part. So it would that part would sound like this. That is actually how they play it on the record. the original live version did not have that part. So if you stick to that original version they put out on YouTube, or well, they didn't put it out, the people put out for them on YouTube, you wouldn't go down to that part. You just stick to how I taught you the breakdown at the beginning. So that's basically how it is. The whole thing would sound something like this. Then they go to that strumming part, which is the simplest chord progression ever. It's E minor, D, and G. And now, since I have a little bit of time, I'll try to teach you the right hand. The right hand is sort of a pattern, and it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Every now and then, he, instead of going 1, 2, 3, he does 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, down, up, down, down, up, down, and sometimes just down. So that's the entire breakdown. I hope it is helpful to you, and I think you can figure out the rest of the song. This actually was a request of my friend Renee from Idaho, so I hope you like this one, man. Talk to you later. Bye bye.